Hi Yogi, welcome to your class. My name is Alan. Today we will be doing Yin Yoga. So go ahead, be on your mat, and if you would need some blocks, your yoga blocks, then place them on the side. We will or we might be using them in a bit. All right. So when you're ready, let's first sit on your heels as you curl your toes. And when it comes to yin yoga, we shall hold the poses for about 2 to 3 minutes at a time, allowing yourself to stay present, allowing yourself to be at ease while you still put an effort to your practice. Tira Sukha Yoga Anashasana. So go ahead, place your hands on your lap, and you may relax your upper body, your shoulders, the sides of your neck, and begin to breathe in and out to your nose. You may gaze downwards or just allow yourself to stay. If by any chance that you feel any sensation around your knees, then go ahead, roll on a towel and place it underneath to create cushion and safety for your knees. At this point, you will feel a lot with your toes. And this is really good if you feel the need to wind down. Slowly on your next inhale, move forward, landing your hands on the top, and then spread your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes together for a wide knee child's pose. As you sit down on your heels, we're gonna walk our hands forward until you can rest your elbows on the floor. From here, on your next inhale, place your forehead on the mat and begin to round your back as you place your hands wrapping outside your thighs and just let your shoulder roll forward. At this point, you might feel some pressure between your forehead and your mat. If this is the case, then you might place a towel or a thin pillow to help you cushion on your forehead. Allow your back, your entire back, to surrender for this pose. For every thoughts that would wander in your head, acknowledge them and then let go, just allowing your body to melt. Slowly inhale, sweep your hands right under your shoulders, press yourself up, and try to notice how does it feel with this child's pose. When you're ready, you're gonna crawl forward and stay extending your arms and your legs forward. Now begin to stay on your elbows with your elbows shoulder width apart. When you're ready, with your belly on the mat, begin to press yourself up, opening your chest forward, and keep pressing your belly down as you pull your hips down on your mat. This is your Sphinx, allowing yourself to just stay, creating that gentle but deep back stretch or curling of the back on your lower back. Try to notice if there is tension on your shoulders, on the sides of your neck. Try to transfer the tension by pressing your palms down, your elbows down on the floor, with your belly and your hips down on the mat. Create that ease in your poses while there's still effort in the most subtle movements of your poses. Remember, when it comes to yin, create in you a state of being present while holding an asana or a yoga pose for about 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes some classes would allow you to stay in a pose for 5 minutes. So letting you focus on your breath, focus on your state of being present. Slowly exhale. Begin to cross your hands first. We're gonna rest here for a while and releasing the tension from that back bend, placing your forehead on the stacked hands. Stay here for a while. Slowly inhale, lift your head off the hands. Now begin to place your middle fingers to the tops or to the tips of your mat. On your next inhale, you're gonna push down on your palms as you lift your elbows from the mat. And this is your seal, allowing that back bend, but still gentle back bend as you stay focused on the strength that you're building with your arms, lengthening the torso, opening your chest forward. And again, if this might be uncomfortable, maybe place a pillow right under your belly or in between your thighs to gain some cushion and some comfort. Try to stay and allow yourself to be here. Keep pressing on your palms, activating all of your fingers. And if you feel like you're sliding, just like what I am feeling, then try to gain your ground by keep pressing on the fleshy part of your palms. Try to notice your entire back, your legs, maybe your hips as it keeps on pressing down on the mat. Slowly exhale, drop your belly, your elbows on the floor, crossing your hands. We're gonna rest here again and releasing the tension from your lower back, allowing yourself to stay here. Slowly inhale, lift your head off the hands. Now we're gonna roll on our left shoulder. So land your left shoulder on the ground as you roll to the side. And we're just gonna stay here. We shall now lie on your back. Take your time. Slowly, when you're ready, begin to turn your back on the mat and extending your legs downwards. Now we're gonna do a reclined twist. From here, extend your arms to the sides with your palms facing upwards. Slowly inhale. Let's start with your right side. Pull your right knee towards your chest and grab it with your left hand. From here, you're gonna pull your right knee as you twist to your left. And at this point, You have an option to place a pillow right under your right knee, or just let gravity do its work when you're here. And you'll notice that tension coming from your right outer thigh all the way down to your right knee. And just keep on pulling your right shoulder on the mat. Now, when it comes to your drishti, your gaze, you may gaze to your left shoulder, you may gaze towards the sky, maybe you may gaze towards the right shoulder. Whichever feels that you need to benefit you in the pose, then do so. Now, do not forget to breathe in and out through your nose, because as you notice, when staying in one pose, the body would try to relax or might tense up. So there are portions of the body that would activate and some parts of the body that will find its way to relax. So just lay your left hand on your right knee. Try not to pull it actively downwards, because the gravity, like we said a long time ago, will do its job when it comes to this reclined twist. Now, some of us have tight hips on one side, then maybe, just maybe, you might feel different when we switch sides. You may close your eyes if you need to rest, but know that we are still here, that we still have the other side for this pose. Now, slowly inhale. You're gonna pull yourself back to center. Release and extend your right leg and stay here for a while. Try to notice again your hips, your legs, even your thighs. After that, push and pull. Now, on your next inhale, begin to pull your left knee as you grab it with your right hand. Now, we're gonna twist towards the right side. On your next inhale, begin to pull your left knee down on the ground. Again, notice that maybe one side, you can see that your knee would involuntarily collapse towards the floor. But some of us would have their knees slightly hanging or lifted, and that is just fine. Again, just lay your right hand on your left knee as we let gravity do its work. And this is really good to let go of the tension coming from your outer thighs. For some of us who've been sitting for so long, this is quite a reward. Slowly, when you're ready, on your next inhale, you're gonna pull yourself back to center. Release and let go of your left leg, extending your arms still on both sides. When you're ready, begin to place your hands slightly away from your hips or your waist. We're gonna add a pose to release the tension on your hips with a constructive rest. So go ahead, bend your knees and press your feet on the ground. Begin to draw your feet as wide as the mat. And from here, you're gonna collapse both knees to each other and just stay. Allow yourself to be kind with your back, with your hips. You may softly gaze downwards, maybe on the tip of your nose, allowing yourself to release the tension coming from the several poses that we did a while ago. Slowly on your next inhale, begin to extend one leg at a time, gently adjusting your clothing, making it more comfortable when you're doing your last pose, your corpse pose, or your shavasana. Go ahead, you may pull your shoulders down, letting go of any tension from your shoulders, from the sides of your neck. And from here, this is the time we completely rest, closing your eyes. And at this point, try to lessen the movement, the small, subtle movements of your hands, maybe your toes, your ankles, your knees. Continue breathing in and out of your nose. Allow yourself to completely rest. Slowly come back to center. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Begin to blink your eyes open. Pull your feet together, extending your arms over and above your head. Interlock your fingers as you create that wonderful stretch. Inhale into your nose. Open your mouth to sigh it out. Begin to roll on one side, maybe on your left shoulder, on your left arm. Rest here for a while. With your right hand, press yourself up and sit on your Sukhasana, is a seated pose, crossing your legs and allowing yourself to just settle down. Begin to land your hands on your lap. And from here, we're gonna do Samavriti, or your equal breathing. So we're gonna inhale to your nose and exhale to your nose. Gonna do this for 5 rounds. When you're ready, let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to place your palms together to your heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you in today's practice. I hope that you had a wonderful time, and I hope to see you again in your next practice.